Welcome to my YouTube channel called The Great Debate. It's a discussion on who is basketball's greatest of all time, or the GOAT. And I'm doing this channel because we just witnessed LeBron James come back from a 3-1 deficit, as we all know. And again, the discussions on whether LeBron's good enough to take over Jordan as the greatest of all time has resurfaced. And so this is something that I enjoy discussing with my friends, I enjoy discussing it with my brothers, but the main thing that I always come back to when I talk about who is the greatest of all time is what is the definition of the greatest of all time. If you can give me a definition of what it means to be the greatest of all time, if you can break it down for me, then I can understand who should fall into place in terms of who we should even be discussing, whether LeBron James is even in that discussion. I think unanimously now it's without question the greatest of all time is Michael Jordan. But I want to know what it is that makes him the greatest of all time, and whether LeBron James has or can overtake Jordan as the greatest of all time. Big fan of LeBron, really enjoyed this season, so I finally decided to set up this channel. And every week I'm going to try and try to discuss part of the definition of the greatest of all time, add something to each week, and collectively come together with a definition that people can either agree or disagree with. And if you disagree with it, then just make a comment or post a video back. But every week I'm going to discuss a new point, and collectively that's going to be the definition. Because I think the definition of the greatest of all time is a big discussion as well. There's so many different things that make that makes a basketball player an elite basketball player. And for me, as I've been contemplating and thinking about it, I think that the definition of the greatest of all time needs to be broken up into two kind of areas. There's the on-court basketball discussion, everything that a player possesses on the court, and then there's the opposite side, not the opposite side, but there's the other side of off-court presence. That includes everything from personality to the way they conduct themselves to all sorts of different things, from shoes to Olympic sort of medals to international stardom, and then of course the on-court, which is more important probably in terms of statistics, championships, wins, leadership skills, individual skills,
nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills
on the court. So anyway, I don't have any clout when it comes to the subject. I'm just a regular fan. I'm just somebody who enjoys basketball, enjoys watching LeBron. I grew up in the 80s, but I was unable to see Jordan live, so I can't say I know for sure what Jordan was like when he was playing. So I understand that as well, and I'll discuss that later on in the coming weeks about how important it is. I mean, I didn't grow up, but I got to witness LeBron from start to finish. Because even Kobe, I just didn't have access to it, and Jordan for sure. I mean, I can say today that I haven't seen a full Jordan game. And so for my uncles and my older friends who talk about MJ as the greatest, they actually got to witness him. It's just not they said it was different when they got to see him. Some of my friends have actual memories of going to see him and actually watch him play when he was playing in the NBA. So there's a difference there. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments and seeing what you think. And I just want to nut this out. I just want to get a definition out of the way. And I think it'll take months to get it. Once I've got it, then I'm going to plug in, because there's others that should be discussed in this debate in terms of players that, MJ's in there, LeBron's in there, Kobe should be talked about. I'm not a huge Kobe fan, but Kobe definitely. Tim Duncan just announced his retirement a couple of days ago, another great player. But for whatever reason, LeBron really only seemed to be the one that could come close to passing Jordan. Especially now when he took down the Warriors after a 3-1 deficit, and I'll talk about that later in the coming weeks. So looking forward to making this channel, and looking forward to hearing your comments and just letting me know, because I have no clout
What is she talking about?
when it comes to this, but I want people to put their part in, and so that collectively we come together and agree on a definition, and then we take it from there. So looking forward to it. We'll see you.